In this video, I am going to show you how to create your own creature in Grid World, and I'm going to use the BlueJ environment. So I'm at the BlueJ website. I'm going to make sure I go down here to the APCS link and download the BlueJ version of Grid World. After you do that, you're going to see a folder in your desktop. I actually have a shortcut to it here. And if I open it up, you can see that it includes some things here. This is basically all the code that's been pre-compiled um, into this jar file, some Java docs, and some sample projects. So we're going to create a spider project here. In a nutshell, what you need to do, I'll go to my website here, click on Computer Science, Grid World, and I'll click on the third link here, How to Add Your Own Creature. Basically, once you have an open working Grid World project, you do 3 steps. The first step is to create a Java file for your specific creature. We're going to create a spider. It can extend actor, bug, or critter. You're going to add your GIF image, which I've already done. I've went to the internet and I downloaded a spider GIF file. You can see right here that it's very simple to add. And finally, we're going to add a line of code that tells the Grid World project that your creature exists. So once you have a working Grid World project, it's 3 steps. I'm going to walk through that right now. So the easiest way to get a working project is just to copy one that exists already. So I'll take the critter project and I'll copy it. And I'll call this spider project because that's what I'll eventually call it. And then I'll go to BlueJ. I'll start BlueJ up here. And I'm going to open a project, the spider project, which we just saw a second ago. And I'm going to right click and run the critter project. Let's see if it works. So the screen should pop up, and if I run this project here, you can see that you have critters that are running around the screen. So how do we add our own creature or critter to this project? So step 1, as you can see here, it's to create your own creature file. I'm going to create a spider file to the project. So I'm going to go to the new class, spider, and what I'll basically do is go in here, just cut and paste this code right out of my PDF file, copy that right into here, select all and paste it, and I'm going to extend a critter in this example. So there you go. I'm going to call this spider in class spider, and as of right now it's going to basically add nothing more than what a critter already does. So let's close that up. One little thing here is I probably should make sure that spider file, if I close this up here, make sure my spider file is in here. That'd be step 2. I just simply drag it into the folder. And the key point is that the name of the GIF file must match exactly the name of the Java file. That's where the link is made. So if I call it spider, spider.gif. If I call it spider creature, it should just be spidercreature.gif. The names have to match exactly. If I go back to BlueJ, and I look at my spider project here, I can close this one up, compile it, everything should be okay. The third step is to tell the runner that spider exists. So I've completed step 1. I've completed step 2 by basically dragging the GIF into the same folder that I had for my project. And then the third step is to make sure I have this line of code in. That I have a new creature, in my case a new spider, in my project. So let's go to the critter runner. And as you can see here, it's basically here. I'm going to just take one of these rocks. Actually, I'm just going to change this right here. Change it to spider. And I'll put the spider at 0, 0 right at the beginning. Alright, so just as I've created other rocks and flowers and critters, I'm making Grid World aware that there is such a thing as a spider. So I'm going to close that up, compile, and now you can see that there's an arrow there that it knows that a spider exists. If I run it, then I get my screen here, and there's my GIF file of my spider. and I guess it colorizes it because it's blue, and I can run, and I can see my spider run around the screen. And it basically, there's some randomness to a critter. You can see that the spider is basically following the randomness. Stop that. And I'll show you one other thing. Um, this is a nice little debugging technique. So let me go back up to here to my website. And one nice feature you're going to want to use is the quick reference for grid world. And if I go down here to a little bit to the spider, or a spider is, excuse me, a critter, where a critter is. A critter has in its act method, so when it basically move, or I should say act because there's a make move method. When it acts, it actually runs the big five, I call it. First thing it does is get actors, it processes actors, it gets possible move locations, it selects a move location, one of the possibilities, and then it makes the move. So real quick here, I'm going to actually override the process actors method. So I'm just going to cut and paste this method header, copy that. I'm going to come back down to my spider. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and method process actors. This is going to be relatively simple because I'm not really doing anything. But the thing I want to show you is I can print things out from within methods in the process actors method. And this is a really nice debugging technique because when I start to override the methods that exist in Critter, um, I can print things out, I can print variables out, show messages of where I'm at so that I can help myself in the debugging process. So if I compile that, close, make sure I compile everything, and rerun the program. Not sure what happened. Let's try it again. Run it again. Okay, not sure what happened there, but when I run it, you can see that every time a spider acts, it runs the big five, those 5 methods for a critter, and in every iteration, it's calling the process actors method. And again, I overrode it to do nothing other than just to print. But this is a nice technique you can use to help yourself debug methods within the creature that you create. And so, let me stop it. So to review, to create your own creature, you first start with a working grid world project, and the easiest way is to copy one of the prepackaged one that comes with grid world. Create a Java file for your specific creature. You can extend bug, actor, bug, or critter. Find a GIF image for your particular creature and put it into the same folder. It has to be the exact same name, spelling, capitalization, everything as your .java file. And finally, add the world.add method to your runner so that grid world knows that your creature, your critter, in our case a spider, existed. And then if you run, you can see your creature running on the screen. And then lastly, and then what you'll probably do is override the methods in there and in the spider, override the methods from critter, and you can put a system.out.println so you can see what's occurring. And now those are the steps you need to follow to make your own creature in Glue World.